You guys are doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed that first map. Winstrike took the win there, 16-14. It was a fairly close map all the way through. Winstrike had a bit of a steamroll effect going on right there in the beginning. They were able to claim that first 5, and then Fate started to fight on back, but the fate seemed to be sealed from the beginning. Winstrike taking that match. It was sort of always trending in their direction. There was a couple times where Fate looked in particularly good there on Vertigo, but they just couldn't get it to pan out for them. It's a bit unfortunate to see, but something to keep in mind is that was Winstrike's pick. So we're moving on to train. This will be Fate's pick. Hopefully Fate will be able to turn things around fairly quickly, because you don't want to see any more than what we just did. But it is that time once again. We're going into the second map, and train is on the docket. Alrighty, match is live once again. Winstrike taking over the CT side to begin with Fate on the T. And it looks like Fate seem to be opting for upper hall. It's looking maybe to hit towards B. 3 players do reside towards this A site. Rotates coming out towards B. Some information has been called as Fate was playing fairly quickly and fairly loudly at that. They have a bit of utility to work with. That is on Nikki. Flashes in a Molotov. Smokes in a Molly on Patrick. Only time can tell to see if this attack will play all out. Full kits on the side of Winstrike, looking to play the tank game, and things begin nicely. Molotovs ringing out, and Patrick catches the bullets through the smoke. Elin will be able to find that first one. Shike looking for frags as well. Will find the first one onto Forrester. Looking for a second. Will find it with the help of Milky. Milky looking really good, looking for a third, won't be able to do it. Lackey and Elin trade a right back, brings it down to a 2 versus 2 in the retake. Now needing to come on out from Winstrike. Shots ringing out from the USPSs and Glocks across the map, and Lackey has made a silent way up on towards the site. Will be able to find one onto Rocky, brings it down to Nikki. Nikki now in a 1 versus 2 scenario. And he is low, 24 HP to work with. Will find one more. But I think Elin is on the bomb. No, he's not. He's not holding it just yet, but it will work out in his favor. Will win the fight, but the bomb will go off. Fate claim the first round. Coming into this next, Winstrike will opt to buy SSGs, Deagles, and a CZ-75 to work with on their defense. Fate picking up the AKs, Galils, and MAC-10s, looking to play quickly, and good tags out of Elin to start things off. That on the Nikki, tags him down to 32. He's going to need to play a little bit more conservatively throughout the rest of this match. Looks like another B hit looking to come out here, and Crad finding the first. Nikki does find the trade. Forrester's good for one as well. Brings it down, and the traded comes back. Down to even. Nickelback in their backline will find Shike. The bomb is down in a precarious situation, but he will be able to get that. Nikki and Co. looking to make their way onto site. Rocking finds the first, but gets tagged down in the progress. We'll be able to find that second one to double it up for the round. Brings it down to Nickelback. Nickelback, AK in hand, looks to opt to save. This will be a second round to the side of Fate. Also, this was picked by Fate. Nickelback will be dealt with. The AK collected. And the second round will be confirmed. Winstrike, their economy's not looking great. This should be a 3-0 advantage for Fate. If everything pans out like it needs to. They've got themselves the AKs. They got themselves the Galils. They got a MAC-10 as well to work with. Milky starts to make his way out, flings out, swings Lackey, and eliminates him. That's the man advantage gained by the side of Fate. They're going to continue to look to expand upon that. They need to find another one. They really want to convert the round. They're going up against one Deagle, so there's not much to be scared of. Except Elin, he's holding an interesting angle with this, with that Zeus. It could cause some problems if they do decide to go there. And, oh, Shike! Oh, my lord. Nice little one-tap does come out. Like I said, Elin, someone to be afraid of, will find the Zeus kill. But the trade from Nikki is fairly swift. Now, Forrester and Nickelback, last 2 men standing. And Nickelback is eliminated. Now, Forrester up in heaven. Deagle in hand. Looking to do the damage. Won't be able to do it. Is dealt with and executed. A 3rd round for the side of Fate. Full buy should be coming on out from Winstrike now, and AWP will sit in the hands of Elin, while the rest of his teammates buy up these M4s to work with throughout the rest of this round. Full AK setup coming out of Fate. They have a bit of an economy game currently. Things are looking rather good. They have a couple players on 3K. A couple players are bought down rather low, though. Milky being one of them, opting to be the utility player. Hey, not going to get any tags just yet. Crack does catch a little bit of damage. Tag down to 92. This is real interesting. Fate going to be able to find this first one, but Rocking won't be able to find that second. Nickelback does deal him the death blow. It ties it back up here at a 4 versus 4. Round's being played very slowly. Either side wanting to really lose out. Milky finds that one on Lackey, brings it down. But Nickelback holding a smart angle will be able to find one. The trade from Shike is fairly quick. And Patrick's watching for the rotate. Won't be able to find it. Forrester, quick on the trigger. Will be able to eliminate Patrick while getting tagged down low to 19. 2 versus 2 remains. And a doable retake at that. Elin takes the fight with that AK and wins it. Now Nikki is alone. 1 versus 2. AK in hand in the post plant. Forrester will find his back and eliminates him. That will be the 4th. And the map seems to be... No, that's going to be the 3rd. My bad. They don't have a kit, though. That's the 1st for Winstrike. Finally making some gains on the scoreboard. Will need to start to really get their ball rolling. The economy is strong enough for somewhat of a buy. And it'll come on out from Fate. Nikki, starting to make a little bit of a push. Will find one with the help of Patrick. But the trade from Elin is swift with the MP9. The man advantage is null and void once again. Lots of utility on this A site. No ground really being gained. Patrick possibly looking to cause a diversion, and good shots out of Shike. Shike will be able to find that first one on the Lackey. Elin gonna be looking for one as well. Will position himself towards B. Patrick, able to find the first frag, brings it down to a 2 versus 4. The man advantage is gained. Elin trades it right back onto him. And Shike finds one on the A side, looking to open it up. Only one player remains. That's Elin, and Rocking has the read. Will be able to convert the 4th for Fate. Not letting Winstrike get a foothold into this map just yet. Full eco round coming out on Winstrike now. They've got themselves a Deagle and a CZ75 to work with, but the AKs are very... a big force to behold. Things aren't going to be looking good for them into this round. They're at the disadvantage right here in the beginning. They're going to need to get these headshots right out of the gate if they do want to convert this. Forrester lying in wait towards B. Possibly might be able to find something. Milky waiting just for Nickelback, but Nickelback will ring out first. Won't be able to find anything. Rocking finds the other one on the crowd, brings it down to a 3 versus 5. Elin and Forrester. Lackey, last men remaining. The Deagle CZ75 do remain, but Milky deals with the Deagle. Elin loses his life. And now Forrester and Lackey will look for some exits. Patrick gets good tags on the Lackey. He'll opt to say Forrester still holding the angle with this Zeus. If he can find something with this, it'd be rather fun. But I doubt he's going to be gifted it. Yeah, they'll have to save on up. And now the full buy will come out. 2 AWPs out onto the field. Elin and Nickelback. The double op setup will ring through the server. The match pause comes out. That's from Fate. Match pause has ended. And Fates are currently 4 ahead. They don't want to lose a lead here in the middle of the half. They're going up against double up setup. Double up setup could be the change that Winstrike needs in order to hold these sites. Little tiny pieces of damage are being done. But it's only for 2 HP towards Patrick. He's at 98. He's got nothing to worry about as of yet. Very passive, slow round. But look at the ground being gained by the side of Fate. Oh my lord. This could be a crucial mistake by Winstrike team. They've rotated all the way into CT from Ivy. And Winstrike don't have the read. Molly comes out, but they're still not sure what's going on. Shots finally do ring out. Forrester is able to find 2, but is traded back. And a 3 versus 4 remains. Seemingly have fallen apart, though. Milky, last man standing. Oh, no. Fate's strategy just did not pan out for them. They weren't able to find those initial frags. But Milky, it's all on you, and you will be dealt with. Oh, no. Winstrike seemingly tie that round together in a nice, neat bow. That could have been very dicey. But Fate really messed it up right there in the beginning of their take onto that B site. They came in from behind. They had the read. If they played it for a little bit longer, played a little bit more quiet, they probably would have converted that round without issue. Nickelback starting to push on out. Not going to see anything in withdrawals. Milky finds the first. The trade does come through from Crad. Rocking able to find one as well. Brings it down to this 3 versus 4. The man advantage is gained by the side of Fate. That nade's going to do so much damage. But he will get away scot-free for the time being. Shots ring out, and Crad able to find the refrag. 2 versus 3 retake coming on out. I think Elin knows there's one in their back line. Crad jumps on off the ladder, finds himself. And Elin eliminates the last member standing for Fate. A third picked up by Winstrike team. That round really damaged the economy of Fate, but Fate's just rolling on out to the safe side. Oh my gosh, Nickelback able to find one through the smoke, but it's already looking to be done and dusted. The 2 versus 4 in an outstanding rush from Fate hits the A site, and Winstrike falls apart at the side of it. Oh lord. Bomb is down and the save is called. That will be a 6th for Fate. That's the 6th converted for Fate. They're on really a force buy. They just played the rush game and it worked out flawlessly for them. The full buy will be able to come out in this round. We got a match pause coming on out. Let me find out who it's from very quickly. I left the page on accident. Yeah, this is from Fate. They're going to be thinking through what they need to do throughout the rest of this matchup. Because they do want to bring this to a 3rd map. And right now, it's looking possible here on their T side of Train. The match beginning once again. Utility being thrown towards A. Deagle in the hand of Lackey. French Famosses on the hands of Nickelback and Crad. This AWP from Shite going to be able to find Forrester blind. Man advantage is gained by Fate once again. Very slowly being played out. It looks like Fate want to make their way through Ivy once again. There is a player watching it. That smoke's gonna stall them out. Maybe give them a little bit of room to work with. Elin finds the first, finds a second nearly. Crad does find it though. Rocking, finds one. Patrick finds the other, brings it down to a 3 versus 2. The man advantage is gained by the side of Fate. The Bulgarians really starting to show their stuff here. Crad's able to find one more, but now he's alone. 1 versus 2, tagged down to 39 and then 0. Nikki finds the final elimination, and a 7th is achieved by Fate. Deagles. P250s on the hands of Winstrike into this round. It's not looking good for them. They need to find these frags immediately, but Shike says no thank you. Finds the first one on the Crad. It's the man advantage once again. So far, fairly slowly being played by Fate. They know these Deagles can be a deadly force. They don't want to get their heads taken off their shoulders immediately. Rocking finds the first, Shike finds another. 2 versus 5 remains, and the round is over. Very quickly done there. After a bit of waiting, Fates clean up the ace sites and claim an 8th. Now 5 ahead of Winstrike, and they're looking to convert this half-handedly. Full buy coming in from Winstrike. The Russians with the double ops going to be looking to turn things around as quickly as they can. Elon trying to find one through the smoke. Won't be able to find it, but does get tagged down in return. Forrester able to find a trade, and Milky finds it back. Shike finds one onto the head of Crad, and a 3 versus 4 remains. Man advantage being held by Fate. And the retake gonna have to come out from the Russian Winstrike side. They're going to have to rush on into sights if they want to find this retake, but I think they'll opt to save. Yeah, that'll be a 9th. Fate pulling things together. Looking to take this to map 3, and it's looking oh so possible now. Double ups up coming out once again. Elin and Nickelback trying to make it work. It hasn't worked all too much thus far. Well, they need to get rounds tied together quickly. Because if you go down 4-11, if Fate tie together the rest of this half, that is such a cursed scoreline. 12-3, 11-4. Those are the cursed scorelines you don't want to hit. So far being very slowly paid out. Looks like Fate will opt to the B sites. 2 players do reside over here, and 1 rotating through Z. And shots from Elin are good. Finding a second as well. The up ringing out beautifully. Nikki does find a trade, but Patrick is eliminated. The bomb's down. And Rocking and Milky Our last 2 men standing. Nade comes out. That's going to be some good tags. But they shouldn't know his location. Lackey comes out from behind the corner. Eliminates Milky. And Nickelback finds the op shot on the Rocking. That will be a 4th picked up for Winstrike. Finally putting together a round. Match pause coming on out from Fate Esports. They're going to be thinking through what they need to change up, because Winstrike retook there, and they were holding very successfully. It's going to be time to change up strategies in an attempt to find a fix and a patch for the rest of this half. There's only 2 rounds remaining in half 1 of map number 2. Anyways, chat, you guys doing good? I hope so. I hope so. Just drinking my water. Match is going again. That's good. Was third map? Third map is Dust 2. Double up setup seems to be working. And they really need to get to work for these last 2 rounds. If they lose it here, their economy is going to be in the dirt. Players are bought down pretty low here. 3 at 2,000. 1 at 500. 1 at 4K. They'll be able to buy up at least 1 op if they lose this one. Look at Crad. This is such a great position to be in. Oh, nice tags coming out. Paxer's going to catch some bullets. He's going to be tagged down to 74. Nickelback holding secure. Finds the shot on the Milky. The man advantage is gained by the side of Winstrike. Shots out. Nicky will find one on the Crad. And now Nickelback. Pushing up aggressively, looks for one, won't be able to find it. Shike will find the return. And now Fate needs to turn things around. Second shot's a miss, baits out one more, and finds it on the Eland. A dicey out battle concludes. And Nicky finds one more. Now Forrester, last man standing. 1 versus 2 in forehand will be dealt with. That's 10 for Fate. Winstrike going to be desperately looking for a 5th. They don't want to go down 4-11. It's a cursed scoreline, and we all know it. The push from Fate looking to go all out on B. 2 players do reside over here, but they're getting the tags that they need. The first frag as well. The trade does come through from Patrick on the E-line, and Forrester cleaning up house finds another. Looking for a 3rd, possibly could find one here, and he does. The M4 looking strong. Shike does finally find the refrag, but the damage is done, and Nicky is last man standing. 1 versus 3. Will be able to find one more. Trades it back down to a 1 versus 2. But he's in a very sticky situation. The bomb is down. And he's out of position. Nicky playing around. Trying to find one. Trying to get one to come out of position. And get some tags on a Nickelback. Now, oh, so low. If he peeks the op, it could be over. And he does. Oh, through the wall onto the head, though. Lackey finishes it off. 10-5. Fate is leading. But Winstrike seems to have some steam in their boat. Alrighty. We're coming back into it now. Match is live once again. Fate is leading 10-5. Winstrike, half the scoreline that Fate has put together there in that first half. And Winstrike do have that hefty lead to work with. Also, chat, I'm going to remind you guys, if you guys could keep it English, that would be fantastic. I actually like to read chat quite a bit. Nikki gonna find that first one to start things off. The first frag is good on the Nickelback. The man advantage is gained by the side of Fate. They're gonna be looking to expand upon that as quickly as possible. But right now, it's being played very slowly, very passively by the Winstrike side. Fate looking for more, but the bomb is going down. This is going to turn into a 4 versus 5 retake. Shots ringing out, and Winstrike seems to be winning it, but Shike comes up with 2 of his own, brings it down to a 2 versus 3, very winnable. And Fate seemingly looking to end things. Elon now last man standing, 1 versus 2. 100 HP to his name. He has some stuff to work with. Nikki's low, Shike's on the bomb. And he's looking for the frag. Will find the first, looking for the second. Tags down Shike to 68. He's timing down the bomb. And he's going to win the round for this Winstrike side. That will be a 6 to that T side. Shots ringing out. No one able to find anything just yet. We do have these Deagles and SSGs on the side of Fate. They're looking to do the work with that, possibly find the conversion. And that nade does oh so much to Milky. Rocking catches the MAC-10 to the gut. Patrick finds the trade. Looking to do more with these shots. Nickelback and Co. made their way onto site. This should be the round for the side of Winstrike. The save does come out from Fate, saving these Deagles, MAC-10s, and SSGs over. I don't blame them on that. Possibly look for an exit. But this will be the 7th for this Russian side of Winstrike. And things are looking rather nice for them here in the beginning of their TF. They're going to need to expand upon this as quickly as possible. Fate won't be able to buy up into this next one and have them force. They're going to be stuck with these Deagles and MAC-10s. Possibly an MP9 on one of these players, but I think they'll opt to save up as much as they can for this next round. Fate can't choke here. They really need to keep things going. If they do, things could be over fairly quickly. Forrester. He has an AK in his hand. His name plastered across the gun. Looking for more to do. And Lackey starts to make his push out. Is dealt with by Nicky. The man advantage is gained by the side of Fate. They're going to be looking to do more with it, but Crad trades it back, brings it down to a 4 versus 4. Tags going the way of Winstrike. Patrick tagged down low to 6 HP. He's going to need to play a little bit more conservatively throughout the rest of this round. It's a 3 versus 4. And I think the save will come out here. They'll save the MAC-10, the Deagle. Possibly look for exits. That's going to be what they're looking to achieve. I think they might get away scot-free for the time being. If they push out any farther than this, things could get away from them really quick. Because I don't speak any other language than English. I'll be completely honest. The caster is not from Bulgaria. What are you talking about? I mean, if you're gonna look on HLTV, my flag is the US. Forrester's able to find one on the Rocking to bring it down to the man advantage to the side of Winstrike. They're looking to put this 9th on the board. And things are looking rather dicey for Fate now. Winstrike seemingly are trying to put this together to take the lead. The push comes on out. Patrick able to find one. Crad is eliminated, and so is Elon. Patrick finds 2. Things looking good for him into this round. Doubles it up and brings it down to a 3 versus 4. The man advantage is gained by the side of Fate, and they need to work with this as quickly as they can. Forrester does have an angle on 1. Finds the head of Shike to bring it back down to even. 3 versus 3. And the retake will have to come out from the Bulgarian side of Fate Esports. Yeah, I'm definitely Bulgarian. No, I'm not. That will be the round of Fate. They're going to turn things around, pick up that 10th, finally puts a round on the board into this half. Puts 11th on the board. Things are looking good. Chat, I'm from America. I work for a Czech organization, and I only speak English. And my day's going well. I appreciate you asking. Ooh, good nade damage does come out onto the side of Winstrike. Oh, catching a ton of nades. You're really using that utility damage to their greatest interest. And Nikki finds the first frag for Fate. All that damage is going their way. That's a nice flash out of Nickelback. I'm gonna have to remember that. That worked out flawlessly to clear out Pop Dog. And now a 3 versus 4 coming on out from Winstrike. They still need to get onto one of these sites. They're down by a man. And things aren't looking all too strong. Nikki finds one there in the gap of the trains. Nickelback does trade it back to bring it down to a 3 versus 2. But Fate is playing this very smartly. The man advantage is finally null and void. And the retake comes out. Oh, Nickelback finds one with last bullet in his gun. Now Rocking and Nickelback dueling it out in a 1 versus 1. Rocking finds one, and that will be all she wrote. This will be a 12th for the side of Fate. Can I speak Bulgarian? No. No, I can't. Imagine. Rocking wasting a little bit of time. Match pause does come out. This is going to be the side from, I don't know again. I keep looking at stuff on Discord. This is from Winstrike. Winstrike's calling the timeout. Oh, man. Good game so far. Chat, you guys are rather excitable today. For some reason, you're trying to claim I'm Bulgarian. I'm not. Obviously, I'm from the United States. I would like to think that's obvious. Live in Russia? That's fun. That's fun. I live in the US. Shots come out. Crad gonna be able to find that first one on the Nikki. Looking for a second one through the smoke. Won't be able to get the tags, unfortunately. But the man advantage is gained. Lackey finds one, finds two. Nice shots coming out. And it's down to this 2 versus 3. Rocking trying to trade things back. Won't be able to do it. This all-out assault onto A seems to be working for the side of Winstrike. But the bomb is down. And they're going to go have to retrieve it. Shike, last man standing on the B site. With the AWP. Will be able to find one on the Crad. Ooh, might be able to find another here. Doesn't catch him out. Forrester finishes him off. And that will be a 9th round to the side of Winstrike team. Now 3 away from tying it up. But 3 away from match point as well for Fate. Shots out of Rocking. Nicely done. Rocking Forrester's world with that deagle. Lackey able to find 3, though. Looking to end the round as quickly as they can in a 2 versus 4 fashion. Things aren't looking good for Fate in this. We're not able to convert this eco. Rocking now in a 1 versus 4 scenario. We've seen 1 versus 4 scenarios from Fate this entire time. They haven't been able to convert them, unfortunately. But I don't know if he's going to look to do this or just look for exits. He's picked up this AK. It'll be extremely valuable coming into this round. Rocking finds 1 on the Crad, looking for another. He's in a bit of a sticky situation. Finds on the Lackey, though. That's 3K for him so far. Things are looking really good. Now 2 away for Winstrike to tie things up. Fate still 3 away from match points. Full buy round in progress for both squads. And Rocking playing fairly aggressively. Crad gonna be able to find the first one to start things off. The man advantage is gained by Winstrike. Looking for more. Eline will be able to find 1. This round may fall apart for Fate if they're not careful. Rocking's eliminated by Crad. And he finds a 3rd as well to his name. Shike bites the dust. Now Nikki, last man standing. 1 versus 5. 15 HP and a dream. Nikki trying to save as much as they can, but Nickelback will eliminate him. That is an 11th, one away from tying things up. This match was really far ahead, and it was going towards the side of Fates, but Winstrike seemingly turning it around on their T side here on Train. This right here is Fate's map pick. You don't want to lose it like this. Bit of an eco coming out. They got Deagles to work with. We've seen Miracle Deagle rounds in the past from multiple teams. Fate really needs to pull that out here in order to stop this tie. Forrester gonna start things off nicely. Bringing the man advantage. Lackey finds one. And two, and things seem to be falling apart into this round. Patrick and Rocking. 2 versus 5. One over there towards Hell. Will get mollied off, turns the corner, finds the one dig. Very difficult situation for Patrick. Looks for one, won't be able to find it now. Rocking 1 versus 4, won't be able to do it. Forrester ends his life. Tied game right back on up. Oh god, I turned off link protection. Match pause comes on out. That is from Fate Esports. They're going to be thinking through what they need to change up as quickly as possible. Full buy round in progress. 3 Ogs out on the field. We're back. We're back in like 2019. 2018. They're ringing out. Nikki gonna find one. Patrick finds the other. Maybe the Ogs back meta. Maybe we just don't know it yet. Maybe Ogs meta. Maybe they did something to it. Yeah, Og might be meta. Oh, Lord. We're down to a 2 versus 4. Bad advantage is gained by Fates. These Ogs ringing out and working rather nicely. You know, this game's obviously Valheim. I mean, come on. This take needs to be rather swift from Winstrike. The Ogs are clearly being a pain. And Nikki and Rocking are looking for it. The Ogs finish it off. Oh no. The Ogs are meta once again, chat. We didn't even know. Fate was ready to pull out these Ogs in a desperate place, and here they are. Fate, don't let Winstrike get ahead of them. The match continues on. 2 rounds away from match point now. 3 away for Winstrike. Coming into it now. This is a fairly tricky round for both squads. Fully bought up. And Forrester finds the first onto Nikki. That's one of the odds dropped. The man advantage is gained by the side of Winstrike. The Russians might start to rush on in soon. Lackey starts that out, finds another one on the Milky, looking for a second. Will find the head of Shike. And now Patrick and Rocking, last 2 men standing. And Og and an AK in hand to work with. And the bomb is over at B. Shots on the Patrick are good. Now Rocking, last man standing. 1 versus 4. Og in hand will opt to save. Rocking finds one on the Lackey, but will be decked from the side. That is 13th for Winstrike. 1 away. And tied right back on up. Nickelback pushes on through. Finds the first one on the Rocking. The man advantage gained. They're 2 away from match points. Each team looking to end this map, possibly taking to map 3. Bruh, I don't know any other languages, chat. I don't think you understand this just yet. Elon able to find one onto Patrick. And now a 3 versus 5 remains. I mean, I'm part of a Czech organization. I don't know any Czech whatsoever. I mean, that's just my life. I don't know other languages. It's not great. I should probably learn, to be fair, but I haven't. Shots out Lackey will be good to start things off. Milky trades it back for Crad, able to find one. Nikki able to find the other, and Winstrike takes the round with the final kill from Crad. Coming on to Nikki, that'll be a 14th for the side of Winstrike. 2 away from ending the map. 1 away from map point. Save round will have to come out here from Fate. USPS is enhanced, possible. Upgraded pistols, maybe some armor. Now there we go. Some armor, some upgrade pistols, some utility. Buying down on a few players. Looking to buy into the next. And that nade does so much damage. Elon tagged down to 7. That's exactly what you need. Shots out of Nikki will find the first. And he'll get away scot-free. Gets on top of the train, finds one more. Looking for another, good for it. The CZ-75 working wonders. And they're seemingly converting the eco. Last man standing, Elon is low. And this could be it. This is going to be a 14th round for Fate. Converting the eco. Elon, last man standing, dealt with. And AKs and AWPs are picked up into the round. 14-14. Fate saying no thank you to match point. Oh, the aggressive play from Patrick coming on out. Pop flash helps him get on out of Ivy to find a 2-man advantage. Find that nice little spray down. Will be able to tie things together. Looking for themselves match points. Looking to take this to match point for both squads. They don't want to go to overtime. They're going to want to end this fairly quickly. The economy for Winstrike is not that great. This is a round both squads need to win in order to end things. Nickelback able to find the trade back on a Nikki, though. Brings it back down to a 4 versus 3. Nickelback able to find one more on to Shike. Brings it back down to even. And Milky finds one. Lackey does trade it back. And then Suicide's off connector. Oh, dear God. Well, that didn't go well. Him dropping there was not advantageous. He kind of just, he just kind of died. Oh, man. Unfortunate fate. Now, match point. We might be looking here at map number 3 because Winstrike has our backs against the wall. And we're going to be stuck on a 4 spot. They're not going to be able to buy out full AK. It's not going to have any ops. They're going to be working with as much as they can. They force up as much as they can. They have a Tech 9. They have 2 AKs and Galil to work with. They want to take this to overtime. They don't want to let Fate take this to map number 2. Oh, mildly. That pizza sounds so good. I could go for that. Shots ring out. And Rocking finds the first on the Forester. Milky able to find one, but Lackey taking up the slack finds 2. Nickelback finds one on the Rocking. Brings it down to a 3 versus 2. We might be going to overtime. This is possible overtime. Winstrike might win this force. It's a 2 versus 3 retake, and this isn't looking all too advantageous for Fate. They have to find 2 immediately. Patrick trying to push up, finds 1. They're looking for 16, but Nickelback finds the other. Maybe a second, won't be able to do it. Both players on track for 3 kills. And Nickelback hears Shike and wins it. Overtime is confirmed. We're going 15-15. coming into the next now. We're in overtime number 1. Double up setup coming out from Rocking and Shike. They want to take this to a map 3. Being played out fairly slowly so far. Neither side, neither squad wanting to lose this first round. Elan's starting to flash on out, looking to get things going. And Nickelback has the first. Patrick eliminated. Elan finds one on the Shike. Milky trades it back. Nickelback turns around and finds one more. That's 16 for Winstrike. Starting off strong here in overtime. This round seems to be a lot of spread out maneuvers. These players wanting to find their way onto one of these sides, trying to find this first pick. Lots of tag damage is done. Shike catches the brunt of it, tagged down to 41. And chat's making me hungry too, and I don't even have that. I don't even have kebabs near me. You guys are making me disappointed. That nade's going to be really nicely done on Nicky. Landing right at his feet. Tags him down to 64. The HP game is definitely going the way of Winstrike currently. They're throwing brilliant nades out. Ooh, the off shot's a miss, but Nicky doesn't. Crad able to find the trade, brings it down to this 4 versus 4, traded back even fairly quickly. Forrester waiting for Rocky to push on out, will find that frag. Huge tag onto Patrick. Is it going to be advantageous? Crad able to find one. Milky and Shike trade things out and finish it all up. Last man standing. Crad is dealt with 16 to 16. Tied right back on up. Oh, a great nade onto Forrester. Will tag him down to 52. They trying to clear out every conceivable area on this A site. Lots of utility did ring out, but they are looking to head towards B. Lots of presence here in B halls. All 5 players lying in wait, ready for the push to begin. Rocking finds the first. Man advantage is gained and they can't trade him back just yet, but he will re-peek it and be eliminated. Lots of utility towards this B site. The attack begins, and Crad is making his way on out. Needs to find these players fairly quickly. One on site. Patrick is found. Man advantage gained for the Russians as they rush on into this site. I've used that joke so many times this game. Oh, dear Christ. 2 players in the back line. Nickelback seems to have the read. One towards the back of site. Milky starting to peek on out. Will find him. Crad able to find one onto site. Milky should have called these players are going in B halls. Crad has the angle on the first one. Will find it. Look for the second. Won't be able to do it. Milky trades it back. Crad eliminated now. 2 versus 1 remains. Fate. Their backs are against the wall. They want this second round, but they won't be able to do it. Winstrike take it. Ending the first half of the first overtime. 17-16 with the lead. Mildly, when you hear this, you can take emote only mode off now. That'll be in a few minutes. Shots ring out. Nikki is eliminated to begin with. The man advantage gained. Strong start for Winstrike. Fate. Patrick able to find 2. Brings this down to a 3 versus 4 man advantage gained. That little spray down is really nice. Forcer's eliminated. Now Nickelback last man standing. 1 versus 4 is probably going to opt to save here. This isn't great. We might be we're looking at a 17th on the board for Fate to tie things back up. We're probably going to a second overtime if this keeps up. Winstrike needs to win the next 2 in order to end this. Also, Fate does too. Match pause. Comes on out. 17-17. This one is called by Winstrike. They're on the CT side, and that first round did not go their way. I think through things and bring things to a head. They don't want to drop this here. The assault beginning for Fate. Spread out across the map. Both sides working to find this round. Incredibly important for both right now. Either side can win 2 in a row. This map is over, and we're heading possibly to a third. If Winstrike wins it, it's over. If Fate wins it, we're going to map 3. And Elon starts things off strongly. Finds 1, finds 2. Shike trades it back. Goes on to Lackey. Nickelback able to find 1 more. Now Shike and Nikki. Last 2 men standing. Nickelback. Nikki able to find 1 more. Brings it down to a 2 versus 3 this round. Bit tough. Oh, Lord. Forrester and Nickelback. Now, last 2 men standing. Nickelback might be cut out here. He will be. Forrester, last man standing. 1 versus 2. Has to tie it all together. He's playing this fairly smartly. He knows there's 1 there. He knows there's 1 towards hell. Possibly. Will find the first. Makes his way towards site. Trying to draw him out. That molly won't be there in time, and that will be the kill for Shike. And 18th for Fate. 1 away from taking us to map 3, and a match pause comes out. Oh, yeah. Did the Russian stream crash? Oh, that's hysterical. Well, more for me, I suppose. Welcome, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's 17 to 18, if you didn't know. We've got about a 3-minute pause ahead of us, just letting you know. Just letting you know. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably run an ad when you guys get to this point. Alrighty, we're live once again. 18 to 17, Fate in the lead, 1 away from taking us to map number 3. Winstrike looking for double overtime. First shot goes the way of Winstrike, getting that first frag. Shike is eliminated. Now 4 versus 5 remains. Winstrike playing this slowly, but so is Fate. Neither side wanting to really get into it just yet. They're going to be playing this fairly slowly. Shots ring out from Nickelback, able to find 1 onto Rocking. Looking for more. Will find 1. Looking for a second. Nearly finds the upper. Gets tagged down and traded. Now a 2 versus 4 remains. Shots out Patrick are good. On to Lackey. Looking for another one. Will win that fight. This could be done. This could be it for Fate. But Crad does end the existence of Patrick, and now Nikki, last man standing, 1 versus 2, could possibly do this, but I think Winstrike are going to end his life. Yep, 18-18, we're going to double overtime. We got a lot of mods now, boys. I think I have BTTV on. If I don't have BTTV emotes on, I'm gonna be pissed. Because it's broken on my end. Let me check. What emotes do I got? Let's look at this really quickly. Yeah, we got emotes. Chat. You're dying. We got BTTV. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alrighty, chat. This will begin soon, I think. I think. One day we'll get into the second overtime. I could go get some food, couldn't I? I'm hungry. I could do with some more food. This is taking a nice they're taking the time. I could run like 180-second ad break. In all honesty. I can't, because I ran a 60-second one in between the last break. Okay, okay. If I have some extra slots, I'll add them. I'll do that. I'm not going to drink anymore. I really desperately need to go to the restroom. Actually, I got time. There's only 8 people in server. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be back. Alrighty. I'm back. And chat made me really, really hungry. Like, oh my lord. I was, like, you guys made me starve it. I was like, a kebab. That sounds really good right about now. Oh man, we got so much time. This is ridiculous. Alright, chat. How's it going again? We're chilling for a bit now. We've got so much time, it's a bit ridiculous. We got... Okay, of course, they joined back as soon as I change. As soon as I go to cam. That's brilliant. You'll love to see it. Anyways, chat, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are enjoying the cast. Welcome, everybody that's new. Thank you guys for all the follows, and thank you to Blue Piggy for the Prime sub. I do appreciate that. That's going to help me pay stuff. I need money. I gotta move soon. But, so, basically. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a few. Well, not in a few. We're still waiting. This is great. I love long tech pauses, or long pauses. They're my favorite thing in the world. Just sitting here. I am doing nothing. So yeah. Yeah. We're just vibing now. Oh, finally! It's time! We're back to it. Alrighty, going into overtime number 2, 18-18, Winstrike and Fate tied right back on up. This game is on a knife's edge. Both squads playing their hearts out, trying to convert the map, possibly take it to a second, or end things out. First shots come on out, and it's traded back down to even immediately. 4 versus 4. Both squads lying in wait, trying to assert dominance over the other. Crad, able to find one. Patrick trades it straight back. Rocking, jumps on out, able to find one. Looking for a second, won't be able to find it. Smoke brings it down to a 2 versus 3. Lackey and Elon, last 2 men standing. Need to find the man advantage as quickly as possible. Winstrike, you're on a knife's edge. You're able to find the first. That's the bomb. That is a huge advantage into the round. Now players having to peek through. Elon finds him. Now Nikki, last man standing. The op shot's a miss, and now he's needing to be pushed upon. Over towards the bomb, over towards the site. He hears the scope. The shots ring out, and nicely done. Elon wins the fight. 19-18. Winstrike take the lead once again. Alrighty. Being slowly played out into this round. Either squad wanting to make the first push, waiting for someone to come out of position and be eliminated. Elon holding a tight angle. Should be able to find one. He does. The first one is achieved. Looking for a second. Will be eliminated by Rocking. Rocking able to find that frag onto Elon. Looking for another. Nikki will be good onto Nickelback. Brings it down to a 3 versus 4. Foster, Lackey, Crad have to tie this round together. They want a 2-round advantage. They're able to find it. Crad able to find it through the smoke on Rocking. And Shike finds the trade. Lackey quick with the frag through the smoke. Finds on a Nikki. Now 2v2. And Patrick in the back lines will find Lackey. Foster, last man standing, able to find one more. Brings it down to a 1 versus 1. Has 100 HP to work with. Shike, with the AWP, only needs 1 bullet to end it. Knows exactly where he is. Enforcer knows as well. Starts to make a push on up. Ooh, the AK's pushed away from him, and it works out beautifully. A 20th for Winstrike. 1 more round into the half. Winstrike could take this half. Ooh, a huge tag to start out the round on the Forester. Gets tagged down to 26. A great move by that AWP. He's going to be backing up, picking himself up an AK. They're obviously wanting to interchange guns here. They have the money to. Winstrike could take the half. It is a possibility. This could be 21-18. The nade comes out. Milky's tagged down the lowest out of the Fate squad. Lackey pushing up, will get 1, and gets out of dodge all the same, even though a flurry of bullets did follow. Crad able to find 1. The trade does come back on the Lackey. Crad coming up huge. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 comes out from him to claim a 21st round for Winstrike. 1 away from ending the map and taking the match. Map point is achieved. Alrighty. 21-18. Winstrike could end things here in this first round. There is the possibility. There is the way to do this. And they're going to have to be quick about it. First shot's a miss for both oppers. The tags are being traded back and forth. Shots across the map and nothing being found. Nade finds a little bit of damage. But nothing really to speak of just yet. Lots of passive play. The side of Winstrike is really spread out across the map. Bomb is over towards B halls. 1 closer to Ivy, 1 closer to T-Con. Looks like the site will go towards B. Oh no! Uh-oh! Chat. I'm sorry. Did server die? Did I die? Am I live? I'm live. I'm not having issues. It's not me. Stream's still up. Uh-oh. Well, GOTV died. Oh no, the server did die. Oh dear Christ. Oh no. Oh no! What? What happened? Why are we back on Dust 2? All right. Well, I'm gonna find out what's going on. All right, chat. I don't I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. The server changed. It went to Dust 2 for some reason. It doesn't make much sense. There's no one in server. So, I don't know what happened. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. We're kind of stuck. I put out a message to Esea admins trying to find out what happened because the server changed. Maybe something changed. I don't know what happened. This doesn't make much sense. But servers went down. I put out a message to the Esea admins, just like, hey, boys, what happened? What happened? Let's see. Esea, are they saying anything about that? Not really. So yeah. This is great. I think Esea went down because there were reports about other matches having their having issues. So Esea's not having fun right now. I think is the score reported on here? No, it's not. It's not on there. Yeah, apparently the Attacks Nexus game also went down. So it's not just us. Not just us. It's not me. I didn't do anything. I didn't break it. Who won? No idea. No idea. We won't know. We won't know until they fix it. We'll find out later. But GeoTV's definitely dead. I don't know who won. It's not reported. I can't find a report on it anywhere. So, chat, we're gonna chill here for a bit, yeah? What? Yep. The everything's crashing. Everything's dead. Oh, true. I was looking at HLTV. If I could find it. I hate my life. This is fantastic, guys. I've never seen anything better in my entire life. Oh, baby. Yeah, I guess they won 2-0, 22-18. I guess that's it. That is it. That's the stream for today. All right, chat. That's